Oh, I forgot to say real quick, the Rittenhouse verdict of not guilty. Now, a lot of people are going, "Oh my God, I can't believe he's guilty." I do agree he shouldn't have been out there on the streets. It wasn't his war to fight. They should have called in the National Guard. But he did what he did. They call them patriots. That's what we're labeled under. But being that he's not guilty, it's like the OJ case. He was found not guilty, but then they went back and sued him for the cause of it. Although they didn't get him on murder or whatever, they went in and sued him. And that's probably what'll happen with the same thing, with the Rittenhouse or whatever his name is case. They didn't convict him on murder and stuff, or manslaughter or anything, but the families that he ended up hurting probably will sue him in the courts, and he'll probably be sued for millions and millions, probably. Who knows? So just because he criminal charges weren't charged against him, he probably will be sued uh, or taken to court for, just like OJ was, and probably sued and for restitution and everything else. Um and he'll probably be paying these people for the rest of his life. Uh, but I do agree with a lot of people. That got way out of hand. The government should have handled it and called in the National Guard, but they didn't. And when the government don't do their job, you got chaos in the streets and murders. I mean, so I wouldn't doubt it if they do go after them, the families that were shot by them and stuff, for restitution and all that. Like I said, just because he wasn't found criminally charged uh, for murder or manslaughter or whatever, don't mean that they won't go back in and bring him into court for to pay restitution and all that, and to the families. So, you know, he might not be doing jail time, but he'll be paying these people the rest of his life, probably. So that's my opinion on it. Uh, Now, you folks be safe. I got to relax. My shoulders and legs are killing me. And that's my take on the Rippenhouse or Rittenhouse or whatever his name is. Uh, you know, yeah, he did a patriot thing, but really he shouldn't have been forced to do a patriot thing. He didn't own a business. There was no reason for him to be out there to protect anything but his own property, and that was it. In my opinion, it was wrong that he was out there. It was wrong. A lot of people were out there. That's what the government gets paid to do. The police should have been out there. There should have been a big force of police and everything out there, but there wasn't. So, and that's what happens when you have kids with weapons out in the streets. People get shot. It could have been easily him that got killed. Like I said, he should have been home playing PlayStation or Xbox or whatever. And they're going to try and make a hero out of him, but there ain't no hero out of it. He killed people and maimed people. And they want to say, well, he's a hero or he's this and that. No. It's easier for us, 100,000 of us, to go out into the streets and start slaughtering people like they did. If they want to call it patriot, well, then it's patriots. It's wrong, but that's what they're calling it. So, like I said, give these people their freedoms and they'll be killing each other in the streets for just saying, hi, have a nice day. So, yeah, what can you do? Nothing. Like I said, it wasn't their job to fight a war in the streets against terrorists. And that's what was going on. We should have had boots on the ground and But that's an incompetent government. So, I imagine the government will be getting sued too for incompetency. You know, failure to run a government, failure to protect the citizens. And I agree. I agree with a lot of the people. But like I said, he's not out of the neck of the woods yet. They will repeal it. And if they don't get him on murder or whatever, manslaughter or attempted manslaughter or whatever, they will get him on the lawsuits of the family members that were damaged or killed. And he'll end up having to pay the rest of his life. So, yeah, it's a catch 22. You're danged if you do, and you're danged if you don't. It's one thing to say what you're going to do. No, if the government would have came out and said, we are calling on the patriots of America to go out into the streets and protect and patrol, and, that would have been a different story. But the government didn't ask anybody for help or didn't ask anybody to go out into the streets with assault rifles that they're trying to ban. But yet these are military weapons that he's a 17-year-old kid carrying it around. Yeah, I'd say there's a problem in America. I would say there's a problem in America. But like I said, just because they didn't get him on manslaughter or first degree murder or anything like that, they will get him in lawsuits, just like they did OJ. And he won't have nothing the rest of his life. So you guys have a great night. I got to relax. Talk to you guys later. And get ready, because there's going to be all kinds of patriots out there fighting for our freedoms and our rights and everything. Now they should have went ahead and charged them with something, but this is just going to open the door for people now to just go out into the streets and handle things their own way. And it's probably going to get ugly. So be safe. Keep an eye on your families. And we might as well stop paying the police and the military and stop paying taxes. If the citizens have to do the work themselves, well, we might as well stop paying these people. Why are we paying the government if people are going to go out into the streets and handle things their own way? There's no need for the government. We could save millions in tax money and pensions, and these people's, there's no need for it. So that's my opinion. But then again, opinions will get you killed in this country. So, all right, guys, be safe. Take it easy. Take it light. Take it any way you can get it. And be safe, because this is every move that these court systems and government makes is opening the doors for more kinds of violence and attacks in America. And people just going out and doing bad things and thinking they're going to get away with it. And I don't know. It's going to get ugly. Operation Cold Winter. Talk to you guys later.